Number 13. Army ants. Ants are generally regarded as being among the most ferocious pack hunters in the animal kingdom. Army ants are particularly ruthless. Unlike other ant species, they don't build permanent nests and are constantly on the move. These nomads will, however, form bivouacs as they travel. These are temporary nests that consist of the ants' interlocking bodies. Anywhere from 150,000 to 700,000 workers will link up and create a mass about 3 feet across, meant to protect the queen and larvae. Army ants don't typically send a scout to find food sources and hunt as a single unit. A leaderless group of foragers will cooperate to overwhelm larger prey at once. The trails they form are up to 65 feet wide and 330 feet long as millions of workers come together. To compare, that's roughly the length of a soccer pitch. The army ants stay on the same path by releasing pheromones. Some species will also attack in higher trees and go after birds and their eggs. A large colony of army ants may consume up to 500,000 prey animals in a day. Number 12. Coyotes. While smaller and less powerful than wolves, coyotes are definitely ruthless when it comes to pack hunting. Unlike wolves, which approach large prey from the rear, coyotes will attack their victim from the front, tearing into its throat and head. It's a daring strategy that the canines will use even against massive ungulates. Experienced coyotes have been observed killing porcupines, creatures that are generally avoided by predators because of their sharp quills. Coyotes will use their paws to flip the porcupine over and bite into its soft, unprotected underbelly. Number 11. APLOMADO falcons. Mating pairs of APLOMADO falcons will work together to take down small birds, which represent the overwhelming bulk of their diet. The male will initiate the hunt and give the female a sharp chirp, indicating that she should follow him. As the pair are chasing birds on the ground, they each have a specific role that they consistently respect. The female will follow the birds through the foliage, while the male will swoop down from above and make the kill. Falconers admire these predators for their hunting style and the relentlessness towards catching their victims, even if it takes them in deep cover. European falconers will reportedly pay upwards of $5,000 for a pair of APLOMADO falcons. Number 10. Lions. Lions are without a doubt among nature's most imposing and powerful hunters. Large prides have even been observed taking on African bush elephants. Males usually prefer to ambush prey alone, as their main duty is to protect the pride and its territory. Lionesses, however, will engage in cooperative hunts, fulfilling specialized roles, which are learned from youth. The big cats aren't particularly known for their stamina, which is why the effectiveness of a hunt will depend on timing and strategy. As they're taking on large ungulates, each lioness will either act as a wing or a center. Wings will encircle their victim, driving them towards the center, usually one of the older and stronger members of the hunting pack. The center pounces and makes the kill, most often via a suffocating bite to the throat. Prey will typically be consumed at the site of the hunt, but larger animal remains may be dragged into cover. Number 9. Bottlenose dolphins. Bottlenose dolphins are often categorized among the most intelligent animals on Earth. A great portion of that labeling is connected to their cunning hunting strategies. One such technique involves single dolphins that act as a type of driver. It basically herds fish in circles towards other dolphins. The latter are grouped together tightly and form a type of barrier. The driver will then perform fluke slaps, which cause the other fish to leap into the air, trying to overcome the dolphin barrier. As this is going on, the aquatic mammals will reposition themselves to catch the fish in their mouths. Another well-known dolphin pack hunting strategy is called mud ring feeding. It's been observed in bottlenose dolphins off the coast of Florida. A single dolphin will start to encircle a group of fish while dragging its tail along the sand. This creates a plume, and the sediment acts as a type of net, confusing and trapping the fish. As they start jumping above the surface, the dolphins lunge through the plume and catch them. Number 8. Crocodilians. Crocodilians are phenomenal hunters and some of the planet's most intimidating apex predators. Even though they're not known for cooperating, they have displayed complex strategies in several cases. One researcher argued that they might be second only to humans in their hunting prowess. a 19th century biologist noted a large estuarine crocodile making splashes with its tail to drive fish towards more agile crocs waiting in the shallows. American alligators have been observed forming a type of phalanx in a loose semicircle to surround fish and move on them. Roughly 60 alligators participated in the hunt in alternating shifts. Once a reptile caught a fish, it rested and was replaced by another. In another case, a saltwater croc was noted chasing a pig into a lagoon where the animal was ambushed by two smaller crocs. The circumstances regarding the hunt denote sophisticated behavior, as the crocs had anticipated each other's positions without actually seeing each other. Number 7. Wolves. Wolves are infamous for their ruthless pack behavior and exceptional hunting strategies. A large grey wolf pack can take down caribou, elk, moose, and even bison. This is despite a male wolf only averaging less than 100 pounds. They'll trail and stalk a herd often for days and look for an individual that exhibits signs of weakness. The pre-hunt ceremony may sometimes involve the wolves standing nose to nose and wagging their tails. Once they settle on a target, they'll chase it down and surround it. Wolves have superior stamina to lions, which is why they can exhaust their prey rather than rely on ambushing it. The role that each wolf assumes in the hunt depends on experience and ability, but also on age, gender, and social standing. The younger ones will often only observe and learn. Agile, lightly built females will take on herding roles, confusing and stopping prey from escaping. Slower but stronger males will take down the animal, and the others will ultimately join them in devouring it. Number 6. Orcas. Because of their cooperative hunting strategies, orcas have often been referred to as the wolves of the sea. There's virtually no creature that can withstand a coordinated orca attack, as they're even known to take on blue whales, the largest animals in existence. When pursuing such massive prey, orcas will take turns ramming it and biting its pectoral fins. They'll also try to block its blowhole and prevent it from reaching the surface. The giant will ultimately drown after a struggle that may last for several hours. The orcas will then begin to strip the whale's blubber and tongue, leaving the rest of the body for scavengers. Number 5. Harris's hawk. While most raptors are solitary, Harris's hawk is notable for cooperative hunting. One technique involves small groups scouting the area in waves until prey is captured. Another one is a type of ambush. The hawks spread around the prey and then one bird flushes out the victim. It's believed that these raptors adapted to working together due to the scarcity of prey in their desert environment. Number 4. Humpback whales. Groups of humpback whales are known to adopt a unique and advanced hunting technique called bubble net feeding. Anywhere from 2 to 60 individuals may take part in setting up a bubble net. As the whales circle a group of small fish, like krill, salmon, or herring, they use teamwork to corral them into a net of bubbles. The process will be initiated by a whale that will exhale through its blowhole beneath the surface. As they continue to circle their prey, more whales will start blowing bubbles. The fish can't escape the bubble net, which may be up to 100 feet in diameter. One of the mammals will then give the feeding call, and the whales swim upwards with their mouths open to eat the trapped fish. Number 3. Spotted hyenas. Spotted hyenas own one of the strongest bites ever measured, and even though they have a reputation as scavengers, these animals will readily engage in pack hunting. To take on zebras, the hyenas will form larger groups and assemble in a crescent formation during the chase. Smaller groups of up to 3 hyenas will usually form to chase a wildebeest. They'll exhaust the animal and then begin to eat it alive. That is perhaps the most terrifying aspect about spotted hyenas. They'll just start eating their prey and often celebrate a successful catch with vocalizations that sound like maniacal laughter. They'll act aggressively towards each other while ferociously feeding on their victim. There's a common misconception that hyenas steal kills from lions, which are their direct competitors. It's often the other way around. Still, a group of hyenas may prevail against a group of lionesses unaccompanied by males if they outnumber them 4 to 1. Number 2. Chimpanzees. As they hunt for small monkeys, chimpanzee groups employ complex strategies expressed in well-defined roles. The arboreal hunting area will often consist of forest canopy that's interrupted or irregular. Drivers are meant to chase prey without catching it and ensure that victims run in a particular direction. Blockers will usually take position at the bottom of trees and climb towards prey, ensuring that it doesn't stray from the ambush path. Chasers will try to make a catch, while ambushers will quickly rush out from secluded positions whenever the monkey is near. After it's caught and killed, the meat will be distributed among members of the hunting party and even bystanders. Number 1. African wild dogs. In terms of sheer efficiency, African wild dogs rank above all other predators in their homeland. Once a pack targets an animal, there's up to a 90% chance they'll successfully complete the kill. That's almost 3 times greater than the success rate for lions or hyenas. Unfortunately, because African wild dogs are small, they'll commonly lose kills to these two species. Still, a dog pack can chase medium-sized antelopes at 40 miles per hour for up to 60 minutes. During the pursuit, the animals are repeatedly bitten on the rumps, legs, and belly until they collapse. The pack adapts its strategies depending on the targeted ungulate. They'll rush into wildebeest herds to panic them and isolate weaker individuals. Territorial antelopes, which run in wide circles for defense, will be captured as the dogs cut off their escape routes. Because the threat of larger predators is ever present, African wild dogs are efficient eaters, and packs can devour a Thompson's gazelle within 15 minutes. Thanks for watching. Would you rather be attacked by a pack of coyotes or by a single lion? Let us know in the comments section below.